Hi there Vikings, and welcome to this video about ICT's best indicators. And if you have followed ICT for a while, you know that he doesn't like to use indicators, so I bet you wonder how I can get hold of those indicators anyhow. So before we start, subscribe, like and comment something about what you thought about this video, and stay to the end and I will give you the best indicator that I have. So very welcome. As you know, ICT like a clean chart, and I do too. I actually like to use my own kind of indicator, which is the drawing tool. For high time frame, I take the near bias levels, put that on the screen, then I zoom down to low time frame and I put the nearest liquidities with the blue line. Like here, you can see the equal highs here and the London highs here, which I think is possible that we will reach during this AM session. Now we are at pre-session today at the 3rd of July, so we'll see what happens. But this is not indicators, this is drawing tools. So which ICT indicators do I use? You know, ICT talks about time before price. It's the most important thing that he talks about. So how can we use that and make it easy for ourselves? Because I think if you look at the price like this, to look at the time and see where are the London, oh, there's 340 candle, that's the high, yeah, that's London high. That can take a while. I like to make it easy, not too automatic, but quite easy. So I use the ICT kill zone indicators. Here you have a green box, high and low on London. This is the London session, so for us it makes it easy for the eye to see where the London is. The red box is the Asian session. We have Asian equal lows here. And you know, the time and price at these kill zones are the most salient for the price afterwards. So the Asia high and low and London high and low are very important for the AM session. Depending on if we have medium impact news, high impact news or no news, we use different kind of liquidity pools. An insight here is that if we have no news, we can bet that we will at least get a liquidity run on the pre-session high and lows. Pre-session high and lows. If we have medium impact news and we are nearby the London highs or lows will be swept many times. If we have high impact news and we are not too far away, too stretched away from the Asia highs and lows will be swept. So to have these boxes on makes it easy to see where the liquidity pools are. So that's how we use this one. And if we look at yesterday, we can see Asia, London and AM session here, which gave us a big run up here. Boom. And the PM session is here, just consolidating the whole day, the whole session. So the first indicator that are ICT based are this one, and you can find it on indicator here, and it's the ICT session kill zones by Leon Sholo. I can recommend that one. Indicator number 2. ICT learned us 2023 about the NVOG and NDOG. In his first video, he made them red for the NVOGs and black for the NDOGs. NDOGs and NVOGs, I don't need to talk about them so much because you have ICT lesson on that, but you can use them as entry point or as a target. And if you have many of them nested, you can use them as a draw on liquidity. So that is something you can write out yourself, but it takes time. I think you should write a lot of things yourself, but for the NDOGs and NVOGs, which I don't use daily, I just like to see where they are. I have this indicator for them, and they are plotted like this: red for the NVOGs and D for black for the NDOGs. So we are working some NDOGs here, and I know down here we have some nested NVOGs which will be used as draw on liquidity sometime. And you can mixture with these by yourself. Put the color that you like for them. I used this because that was ICT had the first time. We also have the event horizon, which is the midpoint between two NVOGs. So if you measure the midpoint of one NVOGs and the midpoint of the another, the midpoint of those are the event horizon, which is in brown color here now. And yeah, you can set your own settings on this one. And you can also choose how far back you want them to plot. So that was number 2. Number 3 in the indicator that I use is PO3 indicator, which you can get a higher time frame candle plotted on your lower time frame. So even if you have different charts and you have high time frames, it sometimes can be nice to have the 4-hour latest candle plotted on your 1 minute chart. That can help you before you take a trade at 10 a.m. say. The 4 hours closing at 10. It's nice to see how that candle is forming and is plotting and is closing before you go and take your silver bullet trade, I think. And you can choose which time frame you want that candle to be. You can have it whatever, a smaller time frame, higher time frame, 1 hour, 4 hour. I like to have the 4 hour just by the reason I just told you. And I will show that here. Here we have that 4-hour candle, the current 4-hour candle, and you also get the plotted low of that candle and the plotted high, and the current level and the open. So that's a good way to get information right in the chart. So these are the 3 indicators that I use alongside with the ICT concepts and alongside with my own notifications. Like I have opening range gap I use, but that I plot by myself by drawing the yellow box. I use the first percent fair value gap, the first percent fair value gap of the 9:30 half hour, so the 9:31 and after that. And I notice with often a pink box. So those I like to do by myself. There are indicators for those too, but I think you should do as much as you can for yourself. The ones indicator I use is the maximum for me. You do whatever you like, but this helps me with my analysis because I think it's enough to write those nearby levels by yourself. That's enough for me. So that's all for me today. I hope you find some insightful things. Please follow me on X at Tradkursen. My Instagram is Viking__trading, and here on YouTube would be very nice if you subscribe and put on notifications, because I go live every AM session, and before that I often have a pre-session video out for you with my thoughts about the AM session and the bias I hold. After the AM session at the evening, I usually do a post review of the AM session and a post trading session video where I break down the trades I took and why I took them and what my reasoning was for them. I do these 3 things for myself, but now I'm putting them out there so you can learn and see how someone that are profitable is utilizing the ICT concepts and what it takes to be profitable. I think it takes all of these 3 steps alongside with journaling, which we will do a video another time. So I hope you find this insightful. See you at the live trading session today at 9:30. See you later. Bye.